In this video, we're going to look at how to create a loft surface by using a set of curves. So first, let's import the RhinoStrip syntax, and let's instead of creating a curve parametrically here, what we're going to do is grab a curve that's already in the scene. So we're going to say get object, and I should go ahead and maybe create some curves here. So let's create a curve. Something simple, and I'm going to create one more. Alright, so we've got some curves here. This one's a little flat. Give it a little bit of depth to it. Okay. Alright, so we've got three curves, and what we're going to do is we're going to say rs.getObject select first curve. Now, if you look down at the bottom, there's a thing here. It says the message, and you can leave it blank, and it'll be none. And filter. Then there's a couple of other things, but what I want to talk about here is the filter. The filter allows you to filter through different types of objects. If we go to the getObject method and open up the help on it, it actually gives us some more information about the filter. So if you want all objects, then you leave that value at 0 or the default, what it is. If you want only points, then you would add a 1. You would put a 1 in there. We want a curve, so we're going to put a 4. But if you wanted to say have points and curves, you add these two numbers together and you would say 5, and that would allow you to select only points or curves, or rather only retrieve points or curves. So let's put a 4 in. So we're only going to be getting curves. And let's create a second curve, or capture a second curve. Alright, and then let's go ahead and use these. Actually, what we should do is actually print these out so you can see how they're composed. So we click play, we select 1, select 2, and it actually prints out their GUIDs, or their globally unique identifiers. So really these are strings with a bunch of numbers and letters, and that's what is used to reference to that object in the scene. So actually these are strings, and that's what the AddLoft method is expecting. So we say rs AddLoftSrf. We open that up and we see it asks for some object IDs, and then there's some other loft values that you can fiddle with and change. But what I'm most concerned here is the object IDs. Now this needs to be a list, so we're going to put it in brackets, and you need to have at least two curves. So we're going to do curve A, curve B. Alright, so then when we run this, select one curve, select another curve, and you can see that it creates a lofted surface there. Right, so I'm going to delete that, and let's add in a third curve. Get object, select third curve, also a curve, and then let's add that here to this list. Let's see. We could also save this surface if we wanted to and print out what its globally unique identifier is as well. Alright, so play, 1, 2, 3. It generates a surface, and we can also see that it has the GUIDs for the three curves and the surface. Alright, that's it.